Something I've always wanted to do. I've been in the U.S. Army, I worked in the bank, and I worked in the D.C. Department of Corrections, but it wasn't fulfilling. I've always enjoyed working with the public, so I joined the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department and graduated from the Academy in October of 1990. I thought I'd work into the job gradually, but my first night on the job, I learned that Washington could have its moments. While I spent my first night learning a new beat with my training officer, another patrolman in my district came across a scene we see all too often.
Oh, they're right there! .33. Officer needs assistance.
The officer managed to radio on the hit-and-run driver's description. My unit just happened to be in the area.
Vehicle is described as a red pickup with Virginia plates, last seen traveling west on West Virginia Avenue.
Hey, here it is. .271, suspect vehicle northbound on Monticello in West Virginia.
The driver abandoned his truck and took off on foot, and we went after him.
Police! Run with your hands on your head!
I had never expected this much action this early in my career, and few officers end up drawing their weapons their first night on the street. But I had, and I would have to do it again before my rookie year had come to a close. A few months later, I was off duty and had crossed the D.C. line on Rhode Island Avenue to Mount Rainier, Maryland. A friend of mine was getting married, and we were meeting at Doug Springer's house before we went to the church. At the same time, a man named Lionel Shipp was on his way to a nearby meeting of his own.
Hey! Come on in, Nick. We're almost ready, man.
Good.
Doug, come help me with the zipper. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Ruby.
Doug, come help me. I still gotta finish my makeup.
You know how to tie one of these things, man?
Oh, no, man. This is a clip-on. You know, life's too short, man. Come on.
Come on in. So how you been?
Good, man. Good.
All right. You know everybody. You know Jerome.
How you doing, Nick?
And his wife.
Hi.
Their daughter, Kendra.
Hi.
And Ruby's mom.
Hi.
And this is Irving Robinson. We call him Nick. Give me a minute, man.
Hi, Kendra. Whoa, don't you look pretty tonight, huh?
And aren't we trying hard to keep her that way?
Uh-huh.
Jerome, can you take her for a while?
Just let her run around.
You're late, man. You get a taste of this stuff, and time don't carry no weight no more. You got the money? Hey, man, I got something better. Hand it over.
So you're not bringing a date today? No, I'm not seeing anybody right now.
Well, there's always some fine single women at a wedding.
Yeah.
Jerome!
Well, there are. Where did I meet you?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What the hell was that? Gunshot. Everybody get clear of the window. Come on, hold it. Let's go.
The man had come out of door number 3712, which faced the rear of Doug's apartment. He walked 20 or 30 feet, then turned around and went back into the same door. I heard another gunshot, and he came back out, now moving much faster. This time, it looked like he had a gun in his right hand.
Nick, don't go out there, man.
It's none of our business.
Look, call the police.
Don't get involved.
I'll come with you, man.
Doug, please, don't leave us.
I had my service revolver, but I felt I needed backup from the local police. If they were called and I was out there, out of uniform, they wouldn't know who I was, and they might think that I was the person doing the shooting. I drove 2 blocks to a Mount Rainier police station I had seen driving over.
Hi, my name's Irving Robinson. I'm a cop from D.C. Look, I just heard a couple of gunshots, and I saw a black male running out of an apartment at 3712 Rhode Island.
Yeah, we just got a call about a shooting in that location. You see which direction he went?
Yeah, I saw which way he went. Look, I can ID him. Get me an officer, and we can get him.
I'll go. My car's just out back.
All right.
As we went back down the block, I saw the suspect walking up the street towards us. I made a U-turn and the cruiser turned behind me. As soon as my tires started squealing, he started running. He ran down an alley on Rhode Island Avenue. I pulled up and jumped out. I saw him throw a clear object and a dark object into a backyard. And I still had no idea exactly what he had done or if he was even the source of the gunshots I had heard. But I had probable cause to believe that he was involved in the shooting, and I had no idea what I might be getting into. But I kept running after him, and the Mount Rainier officer was right behind me. When I was close enough, I ID'd myself. Meanwhile, he did an article search of the area and found the gun and drugs he had thrown over the fence. I didn't find out till later that Ship had killed somebody. His second shot had been to finish off the man he had ripped off for the drugs.
What happened? Did you catch the guy?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna have to skip the wedding. I gotta go talk to detectives.
What do you do?
He murdered somebody next door.
I'm glad you went out there. I'm glad you did something, man.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Jerome, you dance with all those pretty ladies for me at the wedding, okay?
Take it easy. Take it, Irv.
When you're a police officer, you often put your own life on hold to get involved in the lives of others. Sometimes it means saving lives, sometimes it means you'll do something that changes their lives and your own. When all this was happening, I really didn't stop and think about it at all. I just knew I had to catch the guy and protect my own life. I just did it. Thanks to the training I received from my co-workers and superior officers on the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department, I've been given a sound judgment that helped me effect this arrest.
Top Cops returns in a moment with the aftermath of these stories. It's the 45 years for attempted murder, and Randolph Putnam was apprehended 1 year later. Troopers Stephen Marshall, Michael Hesnan, Charles Vanderscoff, Sergeant Walter Neilawaki, and Officer Edwin Lee all received the state police's highest award, the Medal of Honor. Trooper Nick Longo received a Bravery Medal. Troopers David Waddell and George Perry received Meritorious Service Awards. Stephen Marshall retired a short time later after serving for 21 years with the Connecticut State Police. Lionel Shipp pled guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to life in prison. Irving Robinson remains a patrol officer with the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department.
You're watching King.
License will be suspended for 90 days.